guys, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. So once again, my name is Adeleke Atenike Barakat. Today we'll be discussing a very sensitive topic, which is female genital mutilation. You know, each year from about 4 million girls and women are at risk of undergoing female genital mutilation. And also this estimation of around 200 million girls and women that have been subjected to female genital mutilation. So before I go further, I would like to give just the least explanation on female genital mutilation. Female genital mutilation is a procedure performed on women and girls to alter or injure their genitalia. It is the partial removal or total removal of the genitalia. So, do you know that female genital mutilation varies from culture to culture, from communities to communities? They have different reasons for doing it. They have different ages when they perform it. Okay, some communities believe that female genital mutilation is like a passage into womanhood. Why some believes that it brings family honor, and some believes that it curbs women's sexuality. Okay, looking at it in the aspect of those that believe that it brings family honor, they believe that when they curb a woman's sexuality and she doesn't really have the urge for sex, so this kind of woman will abstain from sex till when she gets married. So when she gets married, she will be married as a virgin. And whoever she marries will find it as integrity that this woman was able to keep herself to this stage. So this kind of thing is like happiness for them. So it's going to bring honor back to the family. So then we have different types of female genital mutilation. We have clitoridectomy, we have excision, we have infibulation, among other ones that some people talk about. Okay, now so let me tell you what clitoridectomy is. Okay, it is the partial or total removal of the clitoris or prepuce. And then the excision is the total or partial removal of the labia minora with or without removal of the labia majora. And also the infibulation is the coating of the labia minora, then repositioning it, then covering it with a seal to make it smaller with or without the removal of the labia majora. You know, in most cases, people that go through infibulation, they always have different issues because infibulation is like, when you already cover, you make the vagina smaller. It's no longer the way it's supposed to be. It's kind of people undergo painful sex. Okay, so there are different implications of female genital mutilation. Though the implications sometimes depend on the expertise of the practitioner and also maybe the hygiene that in which the mutilation is being performed. So many people always see female mutilation as circumcision, but there are two different things because being circumcised is different from you being mutilated. Because even some people try to back it up with religions, but there's no religion. I really don't know about so many religions, but I know about Islam and Christianity. None of the two religions supported female genital mutilation. Because even in the Bible, when God spoke to Abraham and told him that he should circumcise the male children in his household after 8 days of delivery, I never heard of female children being circumcised. But that is just by the way. So now let's talk about the implications that female go through when they are being mutilated. Now look at the aspect of, okay, the severe pain that they go through. Now some of them go through infertility, some tetanus, wound infection, urinary infection, fistula, some complications of HGM rather. Some actually go through painful birth because when they want to give birth, it's painful for them because they can't give birth on their own because they have tiny place for there's tiny passage for the child to come through and they need to cut them. So some of them really go through tears because they need to cut them, and some go through tears because they can't give birth on their own. In most cases, they go through painful sexual intercourse. And so this is going to lead me to the story of Zainab. Zainab said something. Zainab, according to WHO, Zainab was 8 years when she went through mutilation. Okay, Zainab said she woke up one morning and then her mother told her that they'll be going to the village for holiday with her two other sisters. So on getting to their hometown, Zainab discovered that they were actually there for female genital mutilation. So she said a girl went ahead of them. The girl, after the operation, the girl died. So they got scared that they might also die. They wanted to fight back, but they couldn't fight back because two people were holding their hands, somebody was holding their chest, somebody was covering their mouth, people were holding their legs. So no matter what they tried to fight back, they couldn't fight back. And this really got Zainab scared. So after the operation, she said their legs were tired as if they just want to learn how to walk again. So they told them that if they are lucky enough, they'll be able to urinate after 10 days. But if they are unable to urinate after 10 days, then it is their fate. To me, I think that is not something right to do. Somebody already died. Why would you even try to push your own child to go ahead with such a thing? It's really wrong. And they really need to stop this female child discrimination. And also, when it's Miaza, a 15-year-old girl, she said in a village that when she went through the female genital mutilation, she was traumatized. She went through so much pain. So when she heard that a girl that is younger to her in a village wants to do the same thing, she got scared for the girl. So she went to meet the girl's parents and told them that they should not allow her to go through it. So she explained the trauma she went through, and then she also told them that when she was actually when she did a home, she began to hate her parent because she felt why would they push her into something like that. So the girl's parent got scared of making their own child hate them, so they didn't allow her to go through the mutilation. So we really need to help girls because this thing is really killing a lot of girls out there. Because I'm so sure so many people thinking that experience genital mutilation still rampant now. It's because in most cases girls do not really like to talk. We don't really like to speak. That is more like when we are discussing with our friends, talking about sexual life and everything. Most girls do not think it's proper for them to talk about it because they think it is wrong being a woman, that it is wrong to talk about those things. So that's why that when most girls, when they go through some things, they don't like to speak because they feel victimized and then they still feel like they will be condemned for hate. It's more like somebody telling me that I have gone through female genital mutilation. Or they know as a normal girl, I just feel like, oh my god, at this age you still do that? Who does that? Yes. And then we really need our leaders, our governments, communities, our societies need to come up and let this talk. Because and that reminds me of what happened with in 2015 when SDG was developed. That's Sustainable Development Goals. In Target 5 subsection 3. It states to eliminate all harmful practices and child forced marriages and also female genital mutilation, and that is justice. We really need to do this thing. We need to help women. We need to let them know that we also have the right to live the way we want to live. They should not try to mutilate us saying they're trying to help us. So thank you so much for watching today's episode. Do not forget to follow me on my social media platforms. Do not forget to follow me on Instagram at tinu_region and Facebook Adeleke Barakat Tinuke. And also do not forget to subscribe to my channel at Adeleke Atinuke Virgin till I come your way again. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. See you. Bye.